Welcome to Belegenza's latest educational experience. We call it Ahead of My Future. Why do we call it that? Because it's something that we've developed over the years, and we didn't exactly know how to deliver it until recently. We had a breakthrough in our ability to concisely distill what we do. It's still very difficult to explain to the public, but you're here, and that's proof that you're interested. It's proof that it's right for you, and so I'm going to tell you a little bit more about what we do and how we have teamed up with Vance in the Disney boot camp to create this experience with you and for you. So what is it really about? Life has become very, very busy, if you haven't noticed. And for those of you who are getting up there in years, you're also noticing that you've accomplished a lot. You've got a lot of success. And wouldn't it have been nice if someone were there to kind of give you some guidelines about go this direction, go that direction? That's really not for you. This is really not in the direction you're going, and gave you some pointers on how to get there. Well, we happen to have expertise in that category. Cheryl and I have been working on this for many, many years. It started with us going to Disney after we would finish up a session in Hollywood with the celebrities, this, that, and the other. And though we were invited to parties and gatherings and all those kinds of things like that, it wasn't what we wanted to do. So we would go to Disneyland or to Disney World afterwards to kind of relax and recoup and plan. And so what happened is through those years, we started to notice there was this common thing that started to happen was that the more we visited, the more powerful we got in the next future that we were working and living into. So what I mean by future we were living into, called the next event. What was the next event we were going to do? And we would find ourselves in downtime at the parks, in lines, sitting on benches, riding rides, eating all the good foods, and we would begin strategizing. How are we going to accomplish the next thing that we were out to accomplish? What was the next event? As time went on, we saw it got more effective, and we were able to accomplish things faster and faster. So we were a little embarrassed at one point that we weren't going to the parties, that we weren't hobnobbing with the rich and famous afterwards. But what we started to notice is that we were distilling something even way back then that has now come to full circle. So we're able to deliver that with you and with others and with anyone who's interested from all walks of life, from executives to dentists to salon owners to waitresses to you name it, to moms, dads, anyone who's interested in upping their game. And what do we mean by upping the game in this case is really getting clear on what's the most important thing. We teamed up with former vice president of the Disney restaurant area, Vance, and he began teaching us some of the secrets behind Disney that we were already kind of aware of, but gave us a deeper cut in all of that. When we teamed up with Vance and started learning the background secrets that they use at Disney for creating magic, we started to realize, wow, we had been creating our magic as well, but we didn't have it so clearly delineated or distinguished such that we could explain what we were doing. But we did find that we were getting our jobs done more easily, faster, quicker, more effectively, and with a lot more satisfaction. And so we started to realize we could deliver our futures to ourselves even more quickly. And not only that, we could teach others how to get their futures delivered to them more quickly and easily, and that's our specialty. So when you join us at this event, we're not only going to share with you what Vance shares with you, but we're also going to share the wraparound, the context, that which we come from, so that we can have the effectiveness of what Vance teaches in his Disney boot camp be even more profound and effective in your life. So if this is something that you're interested in, hanging out with us, this is a great way to do it. It's all set in a vacation. You know, you could probably read lots of books, maybe go to a seminar with one of those gurus, maybe walk on fire, walk on coals, maybe eat some fire, maybe climb some mountains, maybe sit on mountains for a long time. But who's got time for that anymore? We get to the meat of the matter very quickly with you, and we do it in a fun way. So we don't know if your breakthrough is going to be while you're standing in line for Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, or if it's going to be taking the popsicle stick and putting it in the trash can. We don't know where that's going to happen exactly, but we know it's going to happen inside this event. So we invite you to join us. If you have any more questions, which I'm sure you do, because there's a lot to answer, please get with us. It's easy. Just email us or click the button below, and we'll get you taken care of. We'll answer your questions, and we're going to have a great time together with you at Ahead of My Future with Disney's Boot Camp with Vance. See you soon.